Liverpool 3, Man City 1, and for the 16th time, Liverpool have lifted what we call the Community Shield or the FA Community Shield in the for you. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Obviously, I go by the names of Rokani David, and this is the biggest game of football in the world right about now. Man City versus Liverpool. Obviously, they look like they match in everything, but they've all lost players. But today, we've been shown which team is really lacking enough quality according to how the number of players they've really lost. When you look at the game of football today, Liverpool has outmatched the team which goes by the names of Man City in there for you. Because for them, they looked so much compact, and it looks like the connection of the front three of Man City is lacking. After losing Gabriel Jesus and Sterling, it looks like it's lacking. So the likes of Kevin De Bruyne have not yet gotten used so much to the runs of Haaland and Bernardo Silva, Riyad Mahrez. They are not so much used to what Haaland is all about. They have not yet really gotten well grip about him. So I really believe that Man City are really going to suffer this season for some 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 games of the season because they really don't know how to use their targets, man. And this will come in the next coming 10 games. After 10 games, I think they'll have really played enough games with Haaland and they'll be knowing how to use him in there for you. Because when you look at Haaland today, he missed out 2 big chances just facing the goal, and he couldn't really put that ball into the back of the net. And 2 more where he would have done far much better, but he tried to use his left foot to shoot, yet even his right foot has enough power for him to shoot on goal. That is Erling Haaland in the for you. So he really got himself off in the for you as Salah Nunez came in through, got involved in 2 goals, responsible for the penalty that Mo Salah took, and then he scored the 3rd one to really give Liverpool a considerable difference into this game of football in there for you. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're already watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now today, it has been really a very busy day. You know that very well that we started way back from the game of Arsenal. Then we came in, we gave you the match reaction, we've given you Adeta's reaction, and now we are here to bring you the reaction to Liverpool 3, Man City 1 in the for you. I have very many things to talk about, stats, who is my man of the match, and very many other things in the for you, because this game of football looks like it's not going to end. It's not going to end because the war between Liverpool and Man City is escalating day in, day out. After losing out to the Premier League with just 1 point, Liverpool used this game of football to come in and really said, all right, the best revenge is to really hit the ground running. Because the problem Liverpool had by the beginning of the season, it took them long to hit the season running in the for you get. But Man City also lost the first game to Tottenham Hotspur, but they really corrected themselves. But we all know that if at all you want to win the league nowadays, you don't need to win your last 15 games of the season. No, it's better to prepare yourself early enough such that you really hit off and start off. What Liverpool have done today, they are sending a message to Man City that even in the league we are coming for you. If Liverpool had beaten Man City in one of the 2 ties they played at either Anfield or Etihad last season, trust me, Liverpool would have been the champion. But because they really drew and they never managed to go ahead and really win any of those games, they failed to win. And in all of those games, Liverpool was ahead. They failed to manage the game. Now, what have they rectified this time round? They went ahead first. You get? Man City equalized. What Liverpool said, we are going for the second one, and we are going for the 3rd one to increase on the margin, because Man City, when you are just ahead of them by 1 goal, you are not sure that he won't really come out and really hit at you. You get, they hit at you, you know them very well. So Liverpool has grasped this very well, and they've been so clinical, and they've not wasted chances in this game of football in there for you. So Liverpool are now learning from what they call the mistakes they've really gone ahead to do in the previous minutes they've been playing with Man City. Man City, obviously, they're really lacking that Sterling cutting edge. Someone would say that you are lying. I'm not lying, because this is even in the field of play. Look at the communication between Haaland, Riyad Mahrez, and Jack Grealish. It's lacking. It's not like how Gabriel Jesus knew Sterling and Sterling knew Mahrez and how Mahrez knew Kevin De Bruyne. Because games of football are won and lost in the engine room. That is the midfield. Obviously, the midfield links to the attack. And guess what? I only saw Kevin De Bruyne once trying to put out a pass to find Erling Haaland. But when you look at how Man City plays and the number of creative players they had, obviously, you would have expected Erling Haaland to get more chances in the for you on the ball, but he didn't. You get the two he got, he misused them in the for you. I think they only got him to the ball. I think the last one that he missed that hit the crossbar is because he had really made a very good run. You get? But I think there is the one he missed in the first half. That's when they really got him on the ball very, very clearly, and you would count that in the for you. So they never got him on the ball a lot. Reason being, the communication is still poor. But I know with time, City with Haaland are really going to get that connection, and they are really going to go ahead and really hit the ground running. I know he will score goals. I know people are going to say, Haaland missed in the for you. People are calling him the Norwegian and Caro, this Caro guy was playing for Liverpool and Newcastle. Remember him very well. Is it Andy Carroll? Sorry about that. But they are referring to him as an Indian Caro. But I'm saying no, that's beyond it. That's just banter. But he will hit the ground running. For that I'm 100% sure. He will hit the ground running in there for you. But kudos to Mohamed Salah. And by the time the game started, Mohamed Salah had decided to take the ball to a team of Man City. And they had really known that, all right, that's the game plan. And they were really close to 2 to 3 players every time he really got the ball in those triangles. So a triangle of 3 Man City players was built around Mohamed Salah whenever he got that ball. And that was known and noticed by the manager, Jurgen Klopp, in the first 10 minutes of the game. What he did was, he told him, please, don't overcarry the ball. Just do the easy game. You get? Do the easy game and you'll hurt them because they know you're going to hurt them, but let's use other players to hurt them. And when they changed that, in the 21st minute, you see Robertson off the right, switches the ball to find Thiago Alcantara. When he switches the ball to find Luis Diaz, Diaz plays into Alcantara switches play to the right to find Mohamed Salah, and all of these defenders of Man City were thinking that Mohamed Salah was really going to cut inside because that's what he's been doing, and that's what we know about Mohamed Salah. He's given liberty that when you reach at the edge of the 18 box area of the opponent, do what you want. Even when you don't pass to your fellow Liverpool players, we won't blame you because for the number of times has really played and the goals has scored, he has earned that freedom. You get? So Mohamed Salah gets that ball. The defenders are knowing that, he's going to cut inside and try to take a shot to our goalkeeper Ederson. Guess what happens? Oh my God. He just does a simple pass to find Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Trent hits that ball, curls it, and then Nathan Ake tries to really head that ball, and he just gave it direction into the back of the net. That was the first goal. And Mo Salah continued to play like that in the entire game, and he made himself not be marked. He never showed himself that get me the ball. He never showed that he wanted this game a lot, by the way. That's what the manager told him around the 10th minute after Man City had really targeted him, and he knew that in a game like this, Mo Salah shouldn't be so much put as a front man in the for you. So Mo Salah really came in through and really didn't. But again, he got on the ball some few times, but whenever he really got on the ball, he was a threat. Look at the second goal they score. That is a penalty Mohamed Salah scores. Mohamed Salah takes that run off the right, uses his weaker foot, chips it or crosses it to find Darwin Nunez. Darwin Nunez heads that ball. It looked like to me it was going even. It was not on target, but guess who gives Liverpool a chance to take a penalty? That is Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz tries to head that ball. I think it hits his chest and then flashed on his hand that had already moved out of the natural position, and a penalty was given. Mo Salah took it. You get? And after taking that penalty, people are saying even the same thing happened to Joe Matip. But for me, I'm not surprised on all those occasions according to VAR. VAR is just a joke, according to me, because the decisions they give to one team are not given to other teams. So that's my problem with VAR, that VAR is all about inconsistency. You get? The decision that is made against another team cannot be taken on the other team. That's my problem with VAR. So for that, I don't know, you guys. I'll leave it over to you. For Joe Matip, I don't know, because for me, VAR has made it hard for me to differentiate between ball to hand and handball. They are saying that of Joe Matip, the ball was far away and it hit his hand and the hand was in its natural position. Then for Ruben Diaz, they say it was a handball. A penalty was given, and Man City had equalized through Julian Alves in the for you in the 70th minute. You get? So it looked like VAR played some part in there for you, but obviously Liverpool, to me, had everything on paper to win this game. They had every trick of Pep Guardiola on their sleeve. The problem with Pep Guardiola is he doesn't change. He doesn't change his game. The way he played 7 years ago is the same way he plays in here for you. What really takes him out of the game and not win it is his players not to convert the chances they score. Obviously, Man City will come in the field of play or in the game of play to create chances. They will create chances as they want. But what really puts them out is the number of chances they miss. Like today, if Haaland scored those two, I think there would have been a different result altogether. So I really believe that that's what puts Pep Guardiola out. And I don't even blame him anyhow. I don't blame him. Reason being, that's how he's supposed to play. You get? He believes in total football and he knows that score me 10, I score you 12. That's his philosophy in there for you. So thirdly, Mohamed Salah again is responsible for that ball. He really crosses to find Darwin Nunez. No, I think he crosses it to find who? Is it Robertson? And he chips that ball in to find Darwin Nunez and heads it to the back of the net to make the game 3-1 in the for you. But all in all, as things look, you might not knowing that Liverpool outclassed Man City, according to me. When you look at these stats, they won't really get you the right picture of how this game of football really went down. That's the truth. If you look at these stats, you'll think that this game was close. Alright, but when you look at how Liverpool was threatening, I really believe that Liverpool was more threatening than Man City. Man City looked like they are not so much in the game of play, so I never saw them as threatening today. You get? They never created clear-cut chances many times, but Liverpool looked like they wanted this game more than even Man City. Man City thought that they would really go ahead and do what they did last season because they know that Liverpool was ahead of us and we equalized in the EU. And for them, basing on how they really won the title on the last day, Aston Villa going 2 goals ahead of them till the 60th minute when Ilkay Gundogan came in and scored a brace plus Pedri. They know that they can score a goal anytime. But this time round, Liverpool said no. When we look at this game, shots on shots, they had 15. Liverpool had 15. Man City had 14. Shots on target, 4 for Liverpool, 8 for Man City. But how many were threatening? That's the big question in there for you. 42% for Liverpool, 58% for Man City. 396 passes completed by Liverpool, then 537 completed by Man City. 81% ball possession, 84% ball possession. 12 fouls by Liverpool, 8 fouls by Man City. 1 yellow card to both sides, 0 red cards, 3 offsides to both sides, 2 corners for Liverpool and 4 offside, which goes by names of Man City. When you look at these stats, all right, they show that Man City dominated the game, but they are so close. But I really believe that Liverpool was so much clinical. Out of the 4 chances they had on target, you get? That means the chances they had were so much clinical that it was hard for them not to miss them. And it looks like those chances of Man City, I think, count the 4 of Haaland, only 2 were clear-cut chances and Haaland missed them in there for you. Then the other one was all about, what? There is that shot that resulted into the Julian Alves goal. I remember that very well. There is that shot that resulted into the Haaland miss. I can remember them very well, but they are not so much threatening according to me. That's not the Man City I know, guys. It's not the Man City I know. Something has not yet added up in that squad of Man City. Something is missing. And I believe that after today's game, Pep Guardiola will know it, that this squad that he has is lacking the competitive edge. It's lacking the competitive edge according to me. I think he can even break the bank to bring in a player who goes by the names of Joe Felix. Joe Felix actually scored against Manchester United in the game they played against Oslo. Atletico Madrid has beaten Manchester United by 1-0, and Joe Felix has been really good. He really played and really scored a very good goal. But when you look at Man City, lots of problems are still piling at Man City. One, they are really going to lose another player in terms of Bernardo Silva, because after Barcelona selling Frankie de Jong, they want to go in and really bring in a player who goes by the names of Bernardo Silva, meaning that he's losing another player. Bernardo Silva, Gabriel Jesus, Zinchenko, and Raheem Sterling. 4 of your players that really contributed very many goals to your season are leaving. When you look at Raheem Sterling and Gabriel Jesus last season, they contributed 45 goals for Man City. Now, if you've lost those that contributed 45, let's look at Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva last season, I'm checking my laptop in for you guys. We look at Bernardo Silva last season in 2022 in the Premier League. He was involved in 12 goals. Add them to the 45, those are 57. In the Champions League, 3, those are how many? 60. All right. So they are losing a player. They are losing 3 players who almost contributed 70 goals. 70 goals. Because even Zinchenko, when you add on Zinchenko, obviously they go to 70. Because Zinchenko put up like how many assists for Man City last season? Let me check. When you add Zinchenko, all right, for Man City, he created 4 assists in the Premier League. You get? So, meaning that they're going to lose 5 players. 5 players. You get? Sorry, 4 players who got involved in 70 goals of Man City. Now, you've brought in Julian Alves, non-Premier League proven. You've brought in Erling Haaland, non-Premier League proven. You get? Do you think Man City is safe? I don't really see them as safe. Seriously speaking, I'll come here one day and really discuss what we call about the season breakdown. Either on Tuesday or Thursday, I'll do a live stream talking about how I predict my season and why Man City is not my favorite to win the Premier League, because I know they're really going to find it hard to go ahead and really get these wins. That's it according to me. It's really going to be hard for them to get wins in the field. So guys, I really believe that Man City still have a lot of work to do. According to me, they need to get in more signings. And the problem they're having is they're not signing Premier League players. The only player they've signed in the Premier League is Calvin Phillips. And Calvin Phillips' position is okay in there for you. But remember, you've lost center forwards, old forwards who have been really getting you those goals. Do you expect Jack Grealish to hit the ground running this season and get you close to 20 goal involvements, like scoring 10 and creating 10 chances? That's a doubt. You just have to go in and see it by yourself. Do you expect Julian Alves to go in and score very many goals however much he has scored today? He has shown us today that he's really good following that, making that run. He's really a typical number 9 because he runs well in between the 2 goal posts either for you. But he's not going to get enough playing time like Haaland. Haaland is going to be leading that line. You get? So, if Man City is to get anything out of this season, they need to get themselves to the levels of really coming back to where they are and really see to it that they really narrow that gap of 70 goal involvements that they've lost last season. You get? They no longer have those players and they've brought in new ones. So we wait and see how that is really going to go on. Now, Trent Alexander-Arnold scored for Liverpool first, and we have some stats in there for you coming in from different sources in there for you. I think this is Joe. He's telling us that 10 of Trent Arnold's 13 goals for Liverpool in all competitions have been scored from the outside 18 yards box area. That is 77%. Since his club debut in October 2016, only Mo Salah has scored more goals for the Reds from outside the 18 yards box area. So that is 20 there for you. That's like his trademark goals, because he scores very many goals outside the 18 yards box area, including free kicks. Now, Julian Alves scored the equalizer for Man City in the 70th minute, and we are being told that this is by Joe Opta. Therefore, you can check it on Twitter. This is where we're getting these stats. Julian Alves is the third Argentinian to score in the Community Shield, after Sergio Aguero scoring 2 and Carlos Tevez, with all these three players netting for Manchester City in there for you. So Julian Alves is the third Argentine to score in the Community Shield, and all these players are for Man City in there for you. Then Mo Salah himself has been directly involved in 13 goals for Liverpool against Man City, 8 goals, 5 assists. His most amongst a single side for the Reds. His 8 goals against Man City since 2017-18 is the most any player has scored versus the Citizens in this time. Nemesis. So he knows them and scores anytime he wants them. So whenever he meets them, I really remember last season he really took them for a joke and really scored in those goals as he wanted. So Mo Salah is deadly, guys. He's deadly. Salah Nunez is the 4th player to score on his debut for Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp, after Sadio Mane, Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk in there for you. So Salah Nunez scored the 3rd goal, and obviously he really took me to those people that are saying that he's going to flop. I told people that he's not going to flop. He's not going to flop because you can't flop. The same applies to Haaland. You can't flop because he's at a team that can create very many chances. You get? When you miss 3 chances, you are sure that the 4th and 5th is coming. When you miss the 4th and 5th, you are sure the 6th and 7th is coming. You get? That's what Liverpool and Man City is all about. That's what they're all about. They score very many goals in there for you. Sorry, they create very many chances for their forwards in there for you. And Liverpool win Community Shield. Then the Opta stats tell us that Liverpool have won the Community Shield for the 16th time, second only to Manchester United in there for you. So United has won the Community Shield 21 times. That's why United is the biggest team in England. You know that very well, yeah. Because I support United, expect me to go and head in Liverpool in there for you. Everything we have, because we've not been winning games, but people have not yet caught to us. But the coming in of Erik ten Hag and the rebuild having at Manchester United is giving me a lot of hope to see to it that we can really tussle it out again. Then Pep Guardiola has lost 10 matches against Jurgen Klopp, his most against any opposing manager during his career. Now, this is great, but it has not yet solved the equation between Manchester City and Liverpool. You get? In the Premier League, it has not yet worked well for them, because if at all they had really won any of those games they played last season amongst them, Liverpool would have been the champions of their Premier League. Obviously, I don't want Liverpool to win, because when they win the Premier League, they're going to equal United. I don't want that. Though even the winning of Man City envies me a lot. So I don't want any of those teams to win, but obviously they're the best teams in the league, they have to win. But Jurgen Klopp has beat Pep Guardiola 10 times. 10 times. And remember, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was here and he had beaten Pep Guardiola 4 times. 4 times. You get? So wait and see where this season is going to go. Is this statistic going to help a lot a player or a manager who goes by names of Jurgen Klopp to win a Premier League this season? All eyes on where the season is going to go, and look at it for you. They've told us that the holders of the FA Cup have lifted the Community Shield in 8 of the last 9 seasons, with only exception in this being 2018-2019, that is Man City versus Chelsea in there for you. So remember, who plays the FA Community Shield? It's obviously the winners who took the Premier League and the winner of the FA Cup. But the winner of the FA Cup has won it 8 times in the previous 9 seasons. And the only season that the winner of the Premier League has really won it is Man City, when they beat Chelsea after Chelsea won the FA Cup in there. It shows you that it's not something easy for a person who won the Premier League to come in and win the Charity Shield or the Community Shield, because obviously the stats don't indicate so. They give priority to the winner of the FA Cup, obviously in there for you. Now, this is coming in from SofaScore. They're telling us that Erling Haaland missed as many big chances today too as he did in all of his 14 appearances of Borussia Dortmund in 2020. After a City debut to forget, After a City debut to forget, the only way is up for the Norwegian superstar in there for you. So we look at things and how they're going in right about now. He has missed 2 big chances, obviously. I'm going to show you one of those chances missed in there for you. I'm going to show it to you after this. So it shows you that the 14 games played for Borussia Dortmund, he missed out 2 big chances. And he has missed out 2 big chances in his first time to play for Man City. But it's just the beginning. Man City is going to create chances for Haaland. And Haaland is going to go on and really score goals. And I've seen Jamie Carragher tweet this, and I said, I can't end this video without showing you what he has really tweeted. He has said the Haaland banter compilations will be everywhere this week after that miss, just like Nunez last week, from who have never kicked a ball in their life. Obviously, I don't expect anyone who has ever played football, even if at the village level, to come out and really criticize Haaland that he has missed. We've seen these misses. There is a miss I saw that I will never see in my life again. You get? It's for Yakubu Eyugubeni in the World Cup of 2000. Was it 2002? 2006? 2000? I think 2010. Nigeria was playing South Korea. And Eyugubeni Yakubu had a keeper to beat. It was even a net to beat. But the way he pressed that ball, he pressed it and the ball went over the bar. Yet he was in the middle of the goal. You get? And when a goal is not to get inside, it won't get inside. I remember a season when United was playing Liverpool. Ryan Giggs hit a ball. It went past Jose Dudek, who was the goalkeeper of Liverpool by then. It hit the lower bottom corner of the left pole of the goal. It rolled on the goal line. It hit the other right pole of the goal, lower post. And then it came back and the ball settled into the center on the middle of the goal. And Jose Dudek came back and got hold of the ball. You get? Very many misses have been missed. Very many have been missed. So those of Haaland and Darwin Nunez announced something new to us who have been really watching football for a very, very long time. And as Jamie Carragher has really stated it out that only those that have not played football are going to come out and troll Haaland and Nunez. But trust me, they are going to score goals. They are going to score goals. I really believe that the boot of this season is going to be between Haaland, Nunez, Gabriel Jesus, Harry Kane, Mohamed Salah. I think those five are really going to go for that boot. It's really going to be a very big chase and tight race for the boot of the Premier League. That is the golden boot that I'm talking about right about now. Then, obviously, our man of the match is Mohamed Salah, according to me. I don't know who your man of the match is, but he got himself involved in 3 goals. 2 assists, you get? And 1 goal, you get? So, what a better way to start a season for Mohamed Salah. And if at all you don't give it to Mohamed Salah, who else will take it? At first, before Mohamed Salah scored the penalty and got himself into the 3rd goal, I was thinking that who is fit to be the man of the match in Liverpool? Because all of the players were not almost really so much above the others. I'm not meaning they never played well. They played well, but it was hard to get out a player who was really so much exclusive in this game and was really exquisite. You get? But I was thinking of Thiago Alcantara because the way he controlled that midfield, I never saw him put a foot wrong, and I said, all right, can I give it to him? And I said, oh, no, really. So, after all this, I really said, Thiago Alcantara, you're out. I'm bringing in Mo Salah, and he won it, obviously. So, he had 52 touches, 1 goal, 2 shots, 1 on target, 1 assist, 4 key passes, 30 to 38 accurate passes, 5 out of 5 dribbles, 6 out of 12 duels won, 8.7 so far score rating in there for you, and he is the man of the match, and I really believe that he deserves it in there for you. Now, let me show you something that is going to really take on social media to those people that have not yet played the game of football, and they're going to go in and troll this man a lot. This is the man. This is the man that is going to be on social media for the whole week until the Premier League really starts on Friday, as we wait for other people to miss him through. That is the man. Because of that miss, he missed because he hit that ball and it struck the crossbar and it went over the bar. That is Erling Haaland for you. with a miss of the season so far, but that does not really make us to go in here and really troll him. I can't, because I know that can happen to anyone in the game of football. You can miss. Football depends on how many good days you have. You can miss those, but Haaland is going to come in and silence you guys. I don't support Man City. I support United, but Haaland is going to come in here and silence you in their face. So, Roy Keane has some things to tell you. Roy Keane has told us that he has given us the reason as to why Liverpool have really gone ahead to beat Man City. He told us that I would be encouraged by what I saw today from Haaland. We know what he's all about. Okay, he missed 1 or 2 chances, but his movement to get those chances was encouraging. There was a lot of hype around him, and maybe today will humble him a little bit. But there is no doubt in my mind that with his moment, this kid will score a bag of goals for Man City. That's what I've told you. That me, I believe that this guy is going to go in and score very many goals. He's going to bag in goals for Man City. Then he told us Liverpool looked a bit sharper, were a bit more direct. They created the better chances and were the better team. But there is a week to go, yet City looked slow out of the blocks last year. But it's about how you finish, and City about that. So, as I've told you that Liverpool were the better side according to me. But as Rokani is telling you that, it's not all about you start. It's all how about you finish. You get? Ferguson used to tell people that even if Arsenal really crosses the Christmas on top of the table, Ferguson only knew that don't lose any game from March. That's what Ferguson mastered, that out of your last 15 games, you have to win like 14. Can you stretch to that level? You get? That's the big question in there for you. So it's all about you finish. But Liverpool are also good at finishing, guys. You know that very well. So if at all they will start off the season well, that means they'll make it hard for Man City to really give them a chase that is well deserved. But obviously, they are the 2 contenders of the Premier League, and the rest will just come in to go ahead and really contend with them. But thank you guys for watching in. Liverpool 3, Man City 1. My man of the match is Mohamed Salah. I don't know what you think about this result, but obviously, it has been really great to see to it that Premier League is back. On Friday, today is Saturday, tomorrow Sunday, and on Friday, Arsenal is playing Crystal Palace, and we'll be here to bring you everything as you guys really want it. I'm out. See you later. And as I sign out, Salah Nunez takes the hail. Guess who takes the banter? It's Erling Haaland. He's been trolled either for you after missing out on 2 clear chances, and that is about the game of football. But everyone is entitled to his own opinion. I don't believe that will really rule out him or really lower his confidence. I think he has a lot of self-belief in him, and he's going to come in here and really take you to the next level. In therefore, that is a man who goes by Erling Haaland. I don't know what you think about the game. Tell me what you think about the game. Liverpool 3, Man City 1. What do you think about Erling Haaland, Salah Nunez, and Mohamed Salah, who is looking sharp and showing you that he's entering this season not jokingly, and is going to go in and really play a lot. Remember, he's not going to play in the World Cup, as other players will go in the World Cup. He will be there refreshing, meaning that by the time they return in December, he will be on fire. So expect lots of things coming from Mohamed Salah. Rokani David is my name. Rokani Media Football is the channel. I'm out for now. See you later.